Hey everybody, Isaac here. Today I wanted to show you the K-Bar Becker BK18, the Harpoon. This is one cool knife. We got this hard plastic sheath here. It's got the K-Bar name and Ethan Becker's signature up there. And it's got a nylon belt loop and retention strap. Now the retention strap, not necessarily needed, as the sheath holds the knife very well. And it's got this interesting kind of tan, FDE, brown mustard type color. This is the knife here, BK18 the model, K-Bar, Becker, Holland, New York. Now, it is the Harpoon model, and I'm not always the biggest fan of Harpoon knives, but this one's a bit different because the Harpoon portion starts like midway through the blade instead of just up at like the last quarter of the blade like some Harpoon knives do. Like Sog Seal Strike is one I can think of off the top of my head that I'm just not really a fan of. So the Harpoon just starts right out here with that protrusion towards the end of the knife, but this one is not bad. It kind of serves as a stop point for your thumb when you want to come up this to do cutting task or put your index finger up there. Say if you want to use this in skinning or game processing type motions. Now, like pretty much every K-Bar brand knife, it is 1095 steel, the 1095 Crovan steel to be more specific, and it's just really ergonomic and a great size. We got a 4.6 inch blade, like 9.3 inches overall length. The sheath just fell off. I'm sitting on a fallen tree here. It's 7.2 ounces, so not I wouldn't call it lightweight by any means, but a decent weight, and 5/32 of an inch thick, which is one of my favorite thicknesses for a knife. Not too thick, not too thin, and that is the thickness of like the K-Bar knife, the USMC fighting utility knife as well. This is a fantastic handle design. The shape just really fits my hand so well. It's the same shape as the like BK18. Might be another teen number model in there. There was a 17 at one point, but that's been discontinued for some time. So it's an awesome handle. So it's been a little bit since I've had a Becker knife. I did have a BK2 at one point, but ultimately decided it wasn't for me. And these handle scales seem to have a bit more texture on them than I remember the BK2 having. So if you have bought a Becker knife more recently and have one from a few years prior, let me know if you feel a difference in the handle scales, because they don't feel as smooth or slick as I remember them being in the past. Just an observation. It may be nothing, and I'm just imagining it. But they do make like micarta scales for these and sell them on the K-Bar website and Amazon and such. You can also get other like G10 ones from like AliExpress if you want to. But really like the feel of this knife, and it came quite sharp. Let's see if I can slice a stick on camera here for you. and it's got this great flat grind on it. It's not a full flat grind. I guess you can call this a saber grind as well, but it's just great. Slices just fantastic. Yep, what a fantastic knife. We got our our nice tactically inclined stick now here. Yep, broke that. It's nice, not really a chopper, but I did just chop this stick in half. I'm sure you saw the piece fly. I know it's not in frame, so you just have to take my word for it. But anyways, great knife here. Let me stand up. We'll show you how it cuts. I'll have to adjust the camera here so you can see. We've got a pumpkin here that we're going to slice up and feed the deer here in the woods. Let's do a little stab here. Right on in there. We'll just carve this in half. Where to stop? Here we go. All right. And we're going to leave all the guts and stuff. We're not making a jack-o'-lantern or anything. Let me lift it up like this, I guess. I did this last year after Halloween, although I'm sure I waited much longer than like 2 days after. And I'm just going to toss these over here along the creek. I'll adjust the camera when I'm done. Let's see, the stem is here. Let's see if we can cut that stem out. And we're, sort of doing a prying motion here. There. I'll cut this one in half. All right. There's that. All right, there's our pile of pumpkin here. We got this creek, we'll call it a beach over here. We'll just toss this pumpkin around. There's some there. A couple more. Oh, broke that piece off. And last piece. Toss it over there. Seeds fell out. Hey, maybe we'll get a couple pumpkins growing out here by the creek next year. But, they're lying around here by the creek. I have seen deer tracks down here often. So we'll check back this weekend, see if these pumpkins are still here or if they've been eaten by the deer. All right, I know there wasn't a ton of action in this video, but this knife, it's just great. If you want to upgrade to micarta or G10 scales, you may still be better off doing that, and I still may do that at some point. But it feels okay as is. Definitely the shape of the handle fills out the hand, and I don't feel exactly the need for extra grip from micarta or G10, but I'm sure if I did put those on, I would be able to tell the difference and feel the better quality from those more premium materials. Again, this is the Becker K-Bar BK18 Harpoon, and it is one great knife.